Okay, we are live, and as usual, Tushari's flight has get delayed, and Tushar is still on the way to the stadium. After this live, she has to rush and go to the stadium. But yeah,
Yeah.
she is in Vadodara. She has reached Vadodara safely. That is the news. That is the news. But Tushari, the main match of today's, RCB taking on UP Warriors. Huge game for UP Warriors mainly because it's a must-win game for them to stay alive in the race of the playoffs. Still, they have to wait, on the result of the other match. I think the GG versus MI game. But for RCB, the primary aim will be to win this game and seal that spot directly to play that final. So, how are you looking forward to this contest?
Yes, I think for UP it's a game of survival. My audio
Hmm.
is clear, right?
Yes, clear.
Yeah. So yeah, for UP it's a game of survival. For RCB, I
Mhm.
think it is not only about those 2 points. See, RCB has qualified, so I don't think
No.
losing or winning right now is the main point here. It's the bigger picture that the moment you qualified, after that you have not won 2 games.
Hmm.
Like you have not won a game, a single game.
Hmm.
Um, Otherwise, by now they should have been, confirmed for the finals because rest of the teams are fighting among themselves. While it
Yes.
makes the league extremely interesting, but RCB will now try to, consolidate their position, get a momentum
Hmm.
for themselves, and just before going into the finals, mostly it's RCB that's going to the finals because their net run rate is very good. So even if, say, for example, someone like I think even if Gujarat reaches 10 points,
Yeah.
there's 90% chances of RCB being the ones playing the finals straight away. And after
Yes.
beginning so well, you don't want to go into the finals with that anxiety that,
Hmm.
okay, things are not working for us. At least you want to gain momentum. And if you look at it from UP's point of view, I think um, they can they will want to stay in contention. That's one. And point number two, I think they will also want to prove a point now
Hmm.
that, and it's mostly to themselves that yes, we are a new franchisee, but it's not like we are not there. We are completely out. UP for the second time, I think, might become the first team that gets eliminated if they um, no, today if they lose, they are not getting eliminated, but things become very very tough for them
Yeah,
from here.
very difficult. It's need a
It's
miraculous
almost like,
action.
yeah, I think it's almost like if they lose today, the only
Yeah.
thing that they can do from here on is spoil Delhi Capitals party.
Yes.
And to be fair, the way Delhi Capitals has played this season, I don't think UP needs to spoil their party. They will themselves end up spoiling their party.
Yes, yes, a huge game for DC also tomorrow. We will talk about that. But usually, for UP, they have faced a setback. Not having privilege
Yeah,
field for these last two games. At least for this last two game, we never know that if they
yeah.
qualify or not. But privilege field looks settled at that number three spot, and we all know that how important role she played still in the six matches. How do you see not having her that point and also having Amy Jones as a replacement? How do you see the inclusion of Amy Jones and what impact that what she can bring as a wicket keeper and as a batter?
I think, look, I feel for UP, the balance of the side. I think
Mm,
one of the reasons, they have gone for Kiran Navgire, although Kiran Navgire has absolutely underperformed, not even underperformed, she has not performed. It's not even about
mm,
underperformed. But they have still stuck to her to maintain the balance. Now, suddenly, the one player, along with Meg Lanning, who has scored the maximum runs for UP, is gone.
mm,
And while Amy Jones is a good batter,
mm,
as a batter, I would rate Phoebe ahead of Amy. Um, you now have to reshuffle the playing 11 because Amy Jones
mm.
does not play the same role as a Phoebe Litchfield does.
Yep.
Also, I thought Phoebe had an advantage of being a left-hander in the top order,
Mm, mm.
which is also lost. She was a very good player of spin. Amy has to adjust to the conditions. That is the more important part. And we have seen in the ODI World Cup that Amy Jones initially takes a little time to adjust
Yes.
to the conditions, right? But Where is that time? You are now fighting for survival here. I think Meg Lanning will be under tremendous pressure. The batter, the captain
Yeah.
knows how to handle that pressure. The batter, how much can the batter handle the pressure will kind of determine where UP goes from here, because it
Mm.
is Meg and Phoebe who has been scoring runs. And now suddenly Meg Lanning will be like, okay, I can't give my wicket up easily because there's no Phoebe Litchfield. Um, I'm hoping that Amy Jones either opens the batting or play. I would want Amy Jones to open the batting and get in Simran Sheikh in place of Kiran Navgire and close out with Simran, or push Shweta up the order,
Mm.
Amy at three, and Simran to finish. I mean, if for these two matches you don't get in Simran Sheikh and still go with Kiran Navgire, then I told you that one thing will be confirmed.
Yes, but Tushadi, with Amy Jones, as you mentioned, that she is not kind of a Richa Ghosh type. She takes her time. She's generally a
Correct?
anchor type player. So I
Correct.
think that will affect definitely. But then no more Shweta Sherawat as keeper, only as a batter. Do you want to see?
I would be very interested to see if Abhishek Nair actually sticks with Shweta Sherawat as the keeper.
Yes. And
Partly, I
having
would
Amy
be,
Jones as wicket keeper. Amy Jones.
yeah, yes. Partly, I would be pretty excited. You know why?
Mm.
Because if you have gone for her, if you have retained her, show that faith in her. I don't think Shweta has done a lot of mistakes. I
Yeah.
genuinely believe Lizelle Lee has been poorer than Shweta, and Lizelle Lee is a keeper, and it has got nothing to do with Lizelle Lee's fitness. That is perfectly
Yeah.
fine.
Mm.
Just as a
Mm.
keeper,
Mm.
Lizelle Lee, I think in the last match was pretty bad and has been inconsistent overall. I thought Shweta has been better, but see, cricketing sense prevails. Amy Jones straight up comes in as the wicketkeeper.
Yes.
I mean, I was quite shocked and disappointed
Yeah.
that Amy Jones was went unsold in the auction,
Yeah.
because my first reaction was that if I knew that universe listens to my manifesting this big, then I would have manifested something for myself, instead of UP Vegas. Because I was telling you that why did UP not
Yeah.
go for a wicketkeeper, especially when Amy Jones
Mm.
went unsold? So, yeah, there are a lot of people who have also written that can Diendra Dottin come in place of Amy Jones? Interesting, but I don't think so. I would rather bring in Simran Sheikh and Amy Jones.
Mm. And I think there is some injury concern also regarding Deandra Dottin. So that will play a huge role also. So we
Yeah,
have to
I
see
think
that.
WPL first season there was a huge controversy where Deandra Dottin said, "Oh, I'm not injured," but actually she was,
Yeah.
and sources close to Gujarat Giants had revealed the whole thing that had happened, and uh, I know she has been suffering from injury since the
Mm.
beginning of WPL, not 2020, since WPL
Yeah.
itself. So that's why she's in and out,
Yes.
and
Even
that
in
is where I
WBBL also. Even in
yeah, yeah,
WBBL also she faced the problem. Mm.
exactly. So that is why I feel that you should get in Amy Jones, and you know, because what that does is if you can get her as a wicket keeper,
Mm.
maybe two quick dismissals here and there, you never
Yes.
know,
Yeah.
can completely change how things go. But
Mm.
I would be interested in seeing how Smriti Mandana goes about facing Deep.
Hmm. That's the battle that we all are looking forward. And that was my next question regarding RCB. I think two questions that I want to ask. That obviously for Smithy, I think it's a huge game, both as a batter and skipper. I think she would love to lead from the front, both from both role. I'm saying. And do you think RCB will finally go with someone like Prema Rawat in place, dropping at least one pacer from the playing 11?
I'm hoping they do.
Hmm.
I'm hoping that instead of Aru, they get in Prema Rawat.
Yeah.
But seems like that's a very tight option. They might get in
Hmm.
a batter and
Hmm.
not a bowler per se,
Yep. Hmm.
because their batting has been suffering quite badly. So they might want to get in a batter. And that is where I'm thinking who's the batter they can get in. Squad mate.
Yes, some people might say that getting Pooja Bhastakar, but again, do you really want to add Pooja?
Well, Pooja Vastrakar could be a good choice, but my concern is she fit enough?
Yes, that is the
Also,
main
the
thing.
other question that I have is when you look at the T20 World Cup,
Yep.
in your ranking, where is Pooja Vastrakar? And I'll explain why am I saying this. That if you see Pooja or if you want Pooja Vastrakar to play the T20 World Cup as a
Mm,
selector or as a coach, as a captain, then you don't want to expose a 70% Pooja Vastrakar here.
definitely.
Not
Yep.
because she'll get hit. In T20s, bowlers get hit, not a big deal. But it is because you don't want her to be injured. You don't want
Mm,
Pooja to be 70% fit and then gone. Rather, you would have her bowling maybe in the England series or in the Australia series or wherever.
mm.
I don't think she's there in the Australia series, right?
No, no, no. She has not been
Yeah,
named. No.
yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, where is she in that pecking order?
Mm.
Um, Having said that, I won't be surprised if they add Pooja, not make her bowl, but make her bat. Because she's a better batter
Okay.
than Arundhati.
Yes. Mm.
And
Okay.
again,
I
it's not
think that
Arundhati's
could be,
fault. I just think that, sorry.
that could be interesting. That only as a batter you are using Pooja Bhastakar.
Yes, because I don't think it's Arundhati's fault per se, but Sayali replaced her and bowled so well. Unfortunately,
Yes.
after that
It's very.
injury,
It will be very harsh to drop someone like Sayali after taking all those wickets continuously.
exactly, exactly,
Mm.
and that is where poor Arundhati is suffering, and I feel so badly for Arundhati. I'll tell you why, because I think she's one of the hardest working cricketers.
Right.
And at times it just seems like, why is everything against that this person? So I feel for her. If I ever get the chance to talk to her, I'll definitely tell her that absolute respect for the kind of hard work she puts in. But
Mm.
yeah, it is what it is.
Yes. Okay, we're a few minutes away from the toss. Then we'll get to know about the playing 11. I'll discuss
The
about
way
that.
you
But
said
before
as if
that,
I will walk out for Turtles.
no, no. But before that, I just want to take a reaction from Trishadi about Australia's new all-format captain, Sophie Molyneux. Trishadi, how much surprised, shocked are you? I know you are not be happy. You must be very disappointed, surprised, and shocked, as I was in the morning. I just woke up in the morning. I saw the post. I'm just searching. Still, I'm searching for the logic behind this decision. What is the main
No, I
logic
know the
behind this?
logic.
The, what is the logic?
I got this information yesterday afternoon. Somebody
Yeah.
somebody gave it to me.
Okay.
And my first reaction to that person was what I'll tell you now. See,
Okay.
Australia is a consistent team, right? They look for a
Yep.
pattern. So
Yep.
they are moving from one injured captain to another injured captain. That's the point. That's a criteria.
Yes. And only for that injury part, I am still searching for that logic. Then how can you name Sophie Molyneux as your all-format captain?
Not
I am not
not
understanding.
only injury. Tell me something, Snehashish. Uh, when has
Is
Sophie
she guaranteed
Molyneux?
up in the playing 11? That is the
That's
main
my
question.
question. That's my question. How is someone who gets selected only for Indian matches in a
Yes.
World Cup, you're all format captain?
Yes. And that to 60 to 70% fit she was.
Yes, yes. And
It's
she's
very
your all
surprising.
format captain.
Yeah.
After Alia Magra being, pushed to eight, got
Yes.
kept in the team, not given bowling, batting she forgot because she was coming at eight instead of three,
Yeah.
four. Alia Magra must be crying in a corner. She'll be like, मुझे क्यों तोड़ा हर जगह से तोड़ा भाई मेरा बैटिंग ले लिए मेरे बैटिंग पोजीशन ले लिए मेरी वाइस कैप्टेंसी से कैप्टेंसी भी ले लिए कहाँ से सोफी मोलिनो कहाँ से आ गई भाई
I don't know.
इससे
Even
अच्छा तो
I I saw a statement from the I think chief selector of Cricket Australia. What she mentioned that the T20 is going to be the key format for us in the coming years, and she has won the WPL with Melbourne Renegades. That is why we have chosen Sophie Molyneux as our captain. I can
then choose
understand this
junior
logic For this, for only she being named as T20 captain. Okay, I can understand. But how can she can be all format captain? How? I just don't know. Yeah, the first thing
The
I
criteria
think
was
I got this.
consistency.
Yeah, you know Sagnik is an Australia fan. So Sagnik shared me this news. I just first line that I wrote to him that it's a very non-Australian kind of selection. I just don't know what kind of selection is this.
And this is where I think the shift in Australian mindset is happening. There is something very
Mhm.
wrong. And I know a lot of people will say because they lost to India in the semi-final. Bhai, itna
No,
chhati
no,
mat thoko apna.
no,
They
no, no.
lost to India in the
Okay.
semi-finals because of their non-Australian. No,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
They lost also because of their
Yes,
non-Australian
I
mindset.
understand. Yeah, yeah.
They played Sophie Molyneux because they thought अच्छा ये इन लोगों को लेफ्ट आर्म
Match
स्पिनर
up,
खेलना नहीं आता.
match up.
हाँ. अरे पागल पागल इंसान हम लोग स्पिन ही लैंड में पैदा हुए हैं. ठीक है, आउट हो रहे थे. कोई ना कोई तो खेल देगा. एंड किसने खेल दिया? The two people who have shots against spin bowling,
Exactly.
Harman and Jemmy.
Yep.
Jemmy, until unless Jemmy goes sweeping every single ball, Jemmy is one
Mm.
of your best spin batters. Or that weird shot that she has started playing.
Mm.
Somebody needs to tell Jemmy कि ये यहाँ पे खेल लो, WPL में जो करना है कर लो. इंडिया में किया ना तो बहुत मार पड़ेगी. आई थिंक स्मृति शुड गो एंड टॉक टू हर कि ये देख भाई, तू यहाँ कर रही है, कर ले. डीसी क्वालिफाई करे ना करे बाहर में जाए, पर इंडिया के लिए मत करना.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
Sophie Molino as captain, I think more than us, Sophie Molino must be surprised.
Yes, the first line that she said in the interview that when I started playing cricket 15 years ago, I didn't even thought about that this day will come. So I can understand.
You have gone a long time back. I'm telling you, 15 days back also, she didn't think that she was in
Yes,
contention.
yes, yes, yes. But I am very happy that Nicola Carey is back. I am very happy.
Deserved.
I think, yeah, I
Deserved.
think she has earned that place with the further performances. Lucy Hamilton has managed a test call up. That's a very good
Yeah.
sign. Yeah, so
And
that's
I
a very
was
good
going
sign.
to say that and you know what? That is how you should induct a new talent. You
Yeah.
cannot pick up Lucy Hamilton from
Mm.
WPL to
Yeah.
straight up a T20 team against India in bilateral series. You can,
Yeah.
of course, do that transition. Pick her for the
Mm.
longer format, let her settle in the international format, then pick up for ODIs, and then if you think she's good enough, then shift to T20.
Yes.
They
Absolutely.
did that
And one
transition for a player. They did
mm,
not do the transition for the
point,
captain.
point, point. Yeah. Okay. But one more thing, I just want to confirm that RCB have won the toss and they have opted to bowl first. And this is the same pitch where the match is being played, the same pitch used for RCB MI game. So it might become another high scoring game. And Pooja Bhaskar comes in place of Gautami Nayak. I am expecting from you this kind of expression that okay, she is happy. Okay, Pooja has come, but in place of Gautami Naik. So another all rounder in the house.
I think
I
they've
think
just
you are
gone to
only
the
right.
hotel.
I think they will use Pooja as a batter only. You are only right.
Yes, they had to use Puja as a batter,
Yeah.
103, and then that is fine. But what?
Now I think apart from Smriti, I think everyone bowls. 10 options. Oh, Richa. Sorry, Richa. Richa is
Richa,
there.
Richa, Richa.
Yeah. 9 options. Yeah. Yes.
No,
But
but
one thing
see,
I just want to mention. Mhm.
the kind of bowling is what is kind of annoying me. It is all medium pace bowlers because if
Yes,
Puja doesn't
yes.
bowl, Puja is faster than
Yep.
Sayali and Arundhati.
But
But I don't
fitness.
think that, yeah, exactly. The moment you are
Mhm.
back, she's not going to bowl at a Kranti Gaur pace.
Yeah, yeah,
She's
yeah.
going to bowl, even if she bowls, I think she'll jog in and bowl or whatever it is.
Mm.
Um, I am,
Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're ready to get the UP Warriors. Obviously,
yes.
okay, here is the 11. McLaren captain, Shimran Sheikh, that's good. Amy Jones, wicket keeper, Harlin Deol, Chloe Tran, Dipti Sharma, Shweta Sherawat, Sophie Eccleston, Asha Shobana, Shikha Pandey, Kranti Gaur. So finally, no Kiran Navgire. They have include Shimran Sheikh and Amy Jones as the wicketkeeper.
But Simran Sheikh will open the batting for them.
No, no, I don't think so. But yeah, maybe you never know. Wait until they come up to bat. But let's see. Okay, but before going to the comments, I just want to mention one thing, Tushadi. Australia have come up with another squad for one of T20 versus India. That government something 11 from them. They
Hmm.
are Charlie Knott is the captain, and that ginger pacer that we saw, Tushadi, and we discussed about that pacer.
Hmm.
She has managed a call up. So I was happy to see both of them. Charlie Knott, we talked about her after seeing in 100 that she can be a good player
Hmm.
going forward. Now she's
Hmm.
captaining a side that has named to play against India, and Ginger is also there. So I think you and me will be happy that okay, two players that we
Yeah, and
discussed, we are happy.
but see, this
They
is the
are in
difference
that.
again. Australia does non-Australia things, but they also groom
Mm.
future very well.
Yeah.
In Rising Asia Cup, we are
Yeah.
sending Radha Yadav as the captain. In
Yes.
that Governor 11, they have Charlie Knott as the captain. They
Yes.
know that now Nicole Fulton, Charlie Knott, they'll come in. See, let's face it, Sophie Molinu will be maximum there for another T20 World Cup. Her
Yeah.
age, her fitness is not going to carry her forward.
But
And I think by then it will go to Phoebe Litchfield.
yes.
But after Phoebe Litchfield also they are preparing.
Hmm.
We know after Harman, Smriti.
Yeah.
That is, if Harman retires after this T20 World Cup, if Harman
Yes.
retires after
Yes.
next T20 World Cup, as a
Done.
Smriti fan, as somebody who has of course said that Smriti is a good batter,
Mm.
deserved her time as captain and whatever.
Mm. Mm.
But unfortunately, Smriti is not going to be the captain. It will be
Yeah.
Jemmy. After Jemmy, who? Me.
Mm.
Radha Yadav. Jimmy and never after Jimmy, Radha Yadav is never going to be the captain. After Smriti,
Yes.
Radha Yadav is never going to be the captain. Then why is
Yes.
Radha Yadav going?
Yes. Absolutely. But yeah, I was happy to see both their names. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
I think Ginger is a very, very good
Very good talent.
prospect. Lucy Hamilton and Ginger opening, opening the bowling, not opening the
Yeah.
batting, right? Will be very, very
Yeah.
very nice.
Yeah. Okay. Let's take some comments. Should I take? It will be difficult for you. Okay.
Why will it be difficult for me? My
No,
phone
no,
is on my
क्योंकि
suitcase.
no, no. Oh, अच्छा तब ठीक
हाँ, अरे सब जुगाड़ है भाई.
है.
Okay. Bhanumati, do you think Grace Harris could be pushed down to the middle order? She hasn't been doing well with the new ball. So if today is the that batting pitch, then you would not push her down.
Yeah.
Prince Virat, how would you rate Abhishek Nair coaching so far? Oh wow. Um, he's trying. I think the thing is Abhishek Nair is new to the women's cricket circuit. This is something
Yeah.
Snehashish and I have discussed. I do not want to pass a judgment. Look, I can't be fair to Jemmy. I can't be fair to everyone else and not be fair to Abhishek Nair just because he's a men cricketer in the women's circuit, right? I would give him one more year, and don't think that what's happening in UP will happen in KKR because KKR he knows that cricket. And as much as we keep saying, I have always said this that women's cricket and men's cricket are two different sports.
Different.
So he'll take time to adjust. The basics are same, the rules are same, but there is so much difference. So that's why I think Abhishek Nair, I'll give him some more time to adjust. But yeah, I also think that he has to stop being a little rigid, as in he has to be a little more flexible for
Flexible.
franchise cricket. Sports fan is saying RCB should change their batting order. Smriti Wall, Nayak, Grace, Radha, Richa, Nadine. अभी तो नायक है भी नहीं, अभी तो पूजा. So basically, you are saying कि Smriti Wall, Snehashish, Smriti
Yeah.
Wall, say now with Pooja, you will bring Pooja at number three.
No, no, no. Please no.
Then what? Radha Yadav at number three.
No, no. Ask Grace Harris at number three then.
Achha.
Or maybe Richa as number three. Bring Richa as number three.
Yeah. I would say go with Harris, Smriti, and then
Yeah,
Wall. Don't change
yeah,
unnecessarily.
yeah. And that will be only.
Yeah, Bhanuman, Smriti could probably rotate strike when Deepthi is bowling, as both Harris and Wall are good against spin. Snehashish?
Yeah, I think she would love to. And see, I think rotating the strike has been a crucial part of Smith's gameplay
Yeah,
over the years.
yeah.
So I think she would love to
Mm.
do that. And obviously, if the opposition batter, be it Wall or be it, Grace Harris, I think they are looking good. They're confident enough to play the spin. And in this track, if the wicket remains same the way we saw that in that MI versus RCB game, then I think the spinners will not have a good day. I think they will
Mm.
struggle. So I think then obviously Smith would love to give the strike to them. They can take them down.
Yes, RCB should play in Lindsay Smith. Her bowling suits these conditions. Could be a match winner. नहीं RCB को सारे pace bowling all-rounders खिलाने हैं.
Yeah, yeah. भरोसा उठ गया स्पिनर्स.
Um, हाँ. Sports fan. RCB should include Prema instead of Arun. Arun कौन? Oh, अच्छा Arundhati. हाँ.
I don't know.
Rather including another seamer in Pooja who hasn't played for a long time. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, sports fan. I mean, प्रेमा. I don't know. प्रेमा ने कुछ किया होगा. इसीलिए उसको नहीं पसंद कर रहे ये लोग. प्रेमा ने जाके स्मृति को बोला आई डोंट लाइक यू. स्मृति सेड आई आल्सो डोंट लाइक यू. डोंट. ये ऐसा मजाक कर रही हूँ मैं जाके किसी को
हाँ
बोल मत
हाँ.
देना ऐसे.
ये ब्रेकिंग मत कर देना कि ब्रेक हो गया देखो.
हाँ. ये जस्ट जोक है. Prince Virat, how different is captaining for the franchise cricket and for their respective countries? Um, when you're captaining for franchisee, I think you have a lot more leadership support than you get in a country. Because say, for example, I keep giving the example of say Mumbai, with Amelia Kerr bowling, with Haley Matthews
And
bowling,
Silver
with
Brand.
Nat Brand bowling, Shabnim Ismail bowling.
Yeah,
You don't need to set the field. They can set their own field. They can decide on
yeah.
what to bowl. I think that pressure is a little lesser, lesser, which is not the case for the country because if Arundhati is bowling, yes, she knows her fields. I'm not saying she doesn't. She's experienced enough, but um, still the captain needs to put in her input. Needs to
Hmm.
put in that plan in place, which I think is not really the case in franchising. Gish, do you think UP should go in with an extra bowler? They seem to be lacking another good pacer alongside Kranti as the 2.5 crore purchase of Shika has been struggling. Well, they have gone with Shika again.
Yeah. I think they're depending on the experience. I think
Yeah.
they're looking for that.
The Sayali can't be dropped as they don't have anyone else who can bowl in the power play alongside Bell. Aru can. It's not like she can't bowl, but um, अभी I think important part is on a day when Bell went for runs, even then Sayali picked up wickets. So you can't drop her
Hmm.
like you can't do that. Gish, Smriti is a very hardworking cricketer, no doubt.
So
She's a
that we have
great
seen in
batter.
World Cup only.
No, no, there was never a doubt about her
Yeah.
hardworking. She's a great batter. She's a good batter. No matter what people say, her class is unmatched. Okay. She will score 100 in this year's T20 World Cup final against Australia. तुम्हारे मुंह में घी शक्कर.
ओह, वो हो जाए, हो जाए.
Hmm. Shri Prasad Bhor. I like your sense of humor, Trisha. It's lovely, makes you different than others. Thank you so much. This Australian management are a bunch of clowns, have no clue on what they're doing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
पता नहीं भाई.
Sports fan, has Molinu led any domestic or WBL BBL team before, or she has good leadership
हाँ.
credentials? गिस्ट ने जवाब दे दिया हमें जरूरत ही नहीं. She has
Good.
led Melbourne Renegades to victory. Just feel bad for McGrath. She has been deprived of almost everything. She's much better than Sophie. And this was my point, Snehashish. This is the correct thing that Gisht has written. She
Yes.
has been deprived of almost everything. You were pushed to number 8, saying, no, no, you are important to us. You're the vice captain. So you bat and adjust at number 8. when you had started off as a number four batter, and then when the time comes to hand over the captaincy,
Out of nowhere, it's Sophie Molino.
yeah, yeah. I don't think if I was Magra, I would feel bad if Ashley Gardner got the captaincy, Perry got the captaincy, or a Phoebe, even if a Phoebe Litchfield got the
Yeah,
captaincy.
yeah,
But where did Sophie Molyneux come from?
exactly.
शैलेश यूपी टीम 51% मैच विन चलो
Oh,
बहुत अच्छी
okay.
बात है Gish, Harman is the best player in crunch situations. No one can take that away from her. She's the best batter in crunch situations. Not even you can take that away from her. Better than all in important matches. All important matches. ठीक है
Okay.
मान लो Prince Virat. Sophie Molyneux is undoubtedly one of the best bowlers of all time, but I feel Gardner, Sutherland. Oh, yes, how can we forget Sutherland? Sutherland, Litchfield should have been made as captain in all the formats. I agree. I would have actually gone for Sutherland or Gardner, current situation. But if you ask me, I genuinely felt because it was the T20 World Cup is what, 2, 3 months
Yeah.
away, I would have gone for an experienced campaigner in, say, Ellis Perry. Anjali. Okay. Heidi, if UP lose today, then definitely they will spoil the DC party. If they
Okay.
lose, how will they spoil? If they
By
win, they will
defeating
spoil. Na,
DC,
बाबू ऐसा
they
थोड़ी
will
होता
face.
है यार तुम मुझे ऐसा थोड़ी होता है वो मैच मेरी बात सुनो वो मैच डीसी ही जीतेगी और
खत्म.
क्वालिफाई करेगी कि नहीं उसके बाद वो नहीं पता अ, मनोज पुलारा प्रेमा इन प्लेस ऑफ रेड्डी फॉर श्योर कहाँ ही हुआ
हमारे लिए तो श्योर है
अमित
पर टीम
कंग
के लिए.
Sophie Molyneux is brave decision from Australia. Like they made Cummins, I think it would work good for them. No,
Yeah.
you are making a huge difference. Pat Cummins was an all format regular playing 11 player, not the same case.
Exactly.
Amit Ganguly, Lanning is Ponting of women's cricket, so no question in her leadership. No, Lanning is not Ponting
She
of
has
leadership.
won more than pointing only. Pointing is landing
Yes,
of women
exactly.
women's cricket, you have to say.
Men's cricket, first of all. And secondly, I think it's very, very disrespectful if you say that Lanning is Ponting. No, Lanning
Yeah.
is Lanning, Ponting is Ponting. Gisht. Pooja is a better option. She can offer two skills and is faster than Aru and all. She can also bat. We all know her prowess. She's better. Yes, Gisht. But I
All
thought
good
instead
points.
of Aru,
Mm.
but अभी तो क्या ही बोलूं Kavya Jain, Trishadi, UP Warriors really messed this good team. Yes, they did.
Mm.
And apparently RCB also wants to mess their own team up. Prince Virat, glad to see Pooja playing today. I want to see her in the Indian team as well very soon. I'm glad to see Pooja playing today. I would want to see how fit she is, but there is another but there. I would also want to understand what is the kind of role that RCB is expecting from her.
Yeah.
Nirala Sirka, hi Trishadi and Snehashil Bhaiya, which team should win in today's match? Should should बोले तो आरसीबी
RCB.
भानुमति वाइज अलाना किंग नॉट इन द T20I स्क्वाड देखो वो लोग भी T20I में नहीं ले रहे और तुम लोग इधर दिल्ली कैपिटल्स को बोल रहे थे लेने के लिए बताओ तन्मय पुजारी कैन यू मालो
Malo, coach.
कैन यू सी मालो in the national setup in the future? He has 4 seasons of experience in the WPL. I
Oh,
think there
बहुत
are
देर की
enough
बात है.
enough I think there are enough women's coaches who now
Yeah.
should get the chance. Sumit Sharma, what's the point of changing opening pair today for RCB when next game is knockout and that too final? Agreed.
Yes, yes.
Paul, Trishadi, on what basis Jimmy is fine? Slow over it.
Oh, yes, because of slow overs.
Yeah.
I think it's around
Yeah.
12 lakhs.
ठीक है यार ये लोग बहुत अर्न करते हैं एक ऐड करेंगे उससे ज्यादा अर्न कर लेंगे एक इवेंट में उससे ज्यादा अर्न हो जाएगा तुमको नहीं पता क्या Bhanumati, Australia should have made Belzide next captain. She had all skills. For God's sake, the deserving person has to lead. The same thing applies for India. Deserving candidates are being shrugged of captaincy. हरियाणा एक्सपेक्टेड ओडीआई 11 लेके आ गया भाई मेरे. हीली, लिचफील्ड, पेरी, मूनी, गार्डनर, कैरी, मगरा, सदरलैंड, गर्थ, ब्राउन एंड किंग और सोफी मोलिनो
अभी तो
कैप्टन.
कैप्टन नहीं बनी ना इस सीरीज में, तो उनको मत रखो. तो आप ही सोचो, आप जब टीम बना रहे हो जिसको कैप्टन बोला गया है कि तीनों फॉर्मेट का, आज आप अगर आज को आपको बोल रहे हैं कि आप बनाओ ऑस्ट्रेलिया का प्लेइंग 11 ओडीआई का,
करेक्ट.
आप बोल रहे हो मोलिनो को जरूरत नहीं है, ये इनफ है सबको हराने के लिए, अब उनको ही कैप्टन बना दिया. अरे भाई क्या, मैं लॉजिक में जिंदगी में कभी मैं ढूंढ नहीं पाऊंगा इसको.
करेक्ट. भानुमति, this Australian team looks weak on paper. नहीं नहीं, does not look weak and all.
ये
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 थोड़ा ज्यादा
ये
हो
ज्यादा
जाएगा.
हो गया, बट हाँ.
Prince Virat, why isn't RCB using Grace as a power play bowler? She has not been able to convince Smriti of her bowling prowess.
शी इज
Course
ट्राइंग
and
हार्ड.
Shishadi, how do you yes? Shishadi, how do you see bowling captain bringing difference as compared to what a batting captain brings? I think, see, it can be pros and cons, you know. If you're a
Yeah.
bowling captain, at times you can probably use yourself lesser, but I also feel it's very important to give chances to bowling captains to understand bowlers' side of things, which I feel at
Mm.
times as a batting captain, and it is nobody's fault really, but at times it's tougher to understand because you're thinking of how the batter is going to attack the bowler or play the bowler and
Yeah.
facing fields accordingly. But as a bowler, I am more comfortable, at least I was more comfortable in thinking that, okay, I am going to bowl so and so lines and make the batter play that way. So that
Mm.
becomes a little easier if it's a bowling captain, I think. Bhanumati, why does the Australian team have two vice captains? It is due to Sophie's fitness. Ellis Perry was a better option than Sophie, yes, for the current T20 World Cup. एंड अभी सोचो आपके कैप्टन के फिटनेस की वजह से आप दो वाइस कैप्टन रख रहे हो, बताओ. और जिस जिस फॉर्मेट में इनफैक्ट हरिहरन हैज मेड द ऑस्ट्रेलिया टेस्ट 11, दैट इज द लास्ट कमेंट. आई थॉट दैट इज द लास्ट कमेंट दैट हैज कम. ऑल ऑफ अ सडन 10
No, no,
कमेंट्स कैसे आ गए भाई?
no, no, no.
Um, मैं ये बोलूं कि in the test 11 also, Healy, Litchfield, Perry, Mooney, Gardner, Magra, Sutherland. Okay, you have found place for Molinu, Guard, Brown and King. पता नहीं यार ये सोफी मोलिनो का क्या है. अंजल, ये स्लो ओवर रेट किसी और डब्ल्यूपीएल कैप्टन पर भी लगा है क्या? हाँ हाँ, बहुत सारे पे लगा है यार. आई
हाँ,
थिंक स्मृति पे भी लगा था ना.
ये
हरिहरन,
नॉर्मल
हीली इज
चीज
द
है.
कैप्टन ऑफ ऑस्ट्रेलिया. Hariharan, Healy is the captain of the Australia ODI team for this one, right?
And
Not
it is.
for, yeah.
Yeah,
But the all format captain going from here on is Sophie Molin. So that's
yes,
exactly what we are saying. That, say, for example, Ellis Perry. Perry
yeah,
is there in all three squads in the
yes,
playing 11 for sure.
yeah.
Make that person the captain and not
Annabelle
somebody who.
Sutherland.
Yes, Annabelle Sutherland. She's not the captain or the vice captain, but she's still there in the playing 11 and sure shot there, right? So that is what I'm saying. That if you have made a captain and okay, Bhanumati, Sophie's position in the playing 11 isn't fixed. How did they see her as captain? She bats at number 9. Bat wo kahin pe bhi kare. But the point is, no, Hariharan, you are wrong. That's what we are saying. Molinu is given captain for T20, not for ODI, is not the point. She is now an all format captain. They have
Yeah,
just kept Eliza Healy as the captain because this is her last tournament.
yes. After India series, Sophie Molino is the all
Yes.
format captain.
Yeah. Go to cricket.com AU
Hmm.
in Instagram and you will realize
Yeah,
what we are talking about. Prince Virat, I want to see Mithali as head coach of Indian women's cricket. Bro, please take this.
हो जाए. Yeah, I think it will be great, but I think it
If
will be
I'm being
very
very honest,
difficult.
I don't want to see Mithali. I don't want to see Mithali as the coach. What I really want to see is Mithali given that
Yes.
power and that position as
Mm.
I don't know if it's possible as the women's cricket head or the director of women's cricket,
Like in
where she can
administrative
act,
roles, you are saying.
yes, so that
Yeah.
she can make proper changes. Somebody knowing women's cricket and being there.
Mhm.
And you know why I'm saying Mithali? Because Mithali has played with seniors, she has
Yeah.
played with her age group, and she has played
Yeah.
with her juniors as well. So she knows the circuit so well that she would
Yeah.
know who will fit as selectors, where can we do domestic tournaments, what else is lacking, where is the grassroots, where is who can be coaches, everything she will know. That is
Yeah.
why someone like Mithali's brains should not be wasted in coaching. And I'm not saying that coaches are wasting their brains. Please don't get me wrong.
No,
I'm
no,
just
no.
saying for the betterment of women's cricket, because right now women's cricket in India is at an all-time growth, right? To just increase that growth, get her as the admin,
Yes, and I think
director
she
of
has been
women's
doing
cricket, head of women's
fantastic.
cricket.
She has been doing fantastic job in the with the Andhra cricket right now.
Look at
Andhra.
Andra's
Mm.
results. And look at the way, and what I loved was, you remember we took Tanmai's interview. And when I
Yep.
said, have you spoken to Mithali? Her first
Yeah.
thing was, ma'am came and said, we are there for you. Just tell us whatever you need. And that for a player is such a reassurance. When
Mm.
it comes from a men cricketer,
Yeah.
there can be a little bit of a doubt. But when it comes from a legend of your own game, it
Mm-hmm.
all becomes bigger
Different.
bigger of
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. Okay, who pays this fine, captain or DC management, from the match fee, from Jemmy's match fee, not from everybody else. Hariharan, what is was it Molinu considered captaincy because of performance for yes, Melbourne Renegades, where she led to WBL title properly, yes.
वो भी अगर इस साल होता तो मैं मानता, वो भी हुआ एक साल पहले, इस साल तो खेला ही नहीं वो इंजरी के चलते।
Uh,
क्या बोले भाई, कुछ
Sportsman,
समझ नहीं आता।
Trishadi, if RCB lose three on trot, it will surely give more confidence to team who play final by winning qualifier. Yes, definitely. Anjali Mithali Raj once said that India should have a new young captain like Jemmy, and वो सुनना चाहिए था. Anyway, Prince Virat hope UPW wins today, as I don't want to see a mega star, a superstar Meg failing as captain. अरे भाई हारना सिर्फ कैप्टन पे थोड़ी डिपेंड करता है.
या
अगर
या
यूपी हार गया तो वो मेग लाइनिंग पे कैसे आ गया भाई? Uh, okay, last comment is Anirudh Malu. Good score for today's game, ma'am. If it's the surface that they were playing on, then 170, not less than that.
मिनिमम, या मिनिमम।
Hmm. चलो अभी मेरे को जाना भी है यार ग्राउंड पे मैं क्या
एकदम
मैच के बाद
एकदम ओके।
पहुंचूं.
Yes. Okay. Thank you guys for joining in. Thank you, Trishadi. We have to rush. I know. Just go and see how quickly you can, go to the stadium and enjoy the game. Till then, enjoy the game. Hopefully, a good game waiting for us, and we'll definitely come back for the post show. Till then, take care and enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you.